Hey, we've been working really hard the last few weeks to finish up our tiny cabin, so we're going to show you what we've done. So this is the inside of our tiny cabin. It's about 8 feet by 15 feet, so it really is pretty tiny. But I'm going to give you guys a brief tour. This here is our seating area. We have 2 benches built in, and then we built that triangular piece as kind of an afterthought to make the area bigger if you want to stretch out or possibly sleep there. Have some shelves built in and a cabinet. We have a TV, a Wii, a DVD player, so a little bit of entertainment. Some nice storage under the benches. This ladder leads up to a small loft. We call that the kids' loft because it is a little tight, but we did install some lights up there, and we have a 3-inch foam mattress topper. No sheets on it right now, but it's pretty comfortable. And then coming back down, I'll show you our kitchen. We bought 2 cabinets from Home Depot. We had the mini fridge already, and then we built the countertops here. We just had a piece of tile that we're thinking about leaving. Up above there we have a cabinet and a shelf. Plan on getting a little electric burner, and then we've ordered a bar sink, so we'll have a tiny sink in here as well. Over here is the master bedroom. We have a full-size mattress topper, and that's just an old sheet I've covered it up with just to keep it clean while we're working in here. And then up top we have just a bunk that we've been using for storage, a little built-in shelf over there. And this piece of the countertop here serves as a kind of a stepping ladder to hop up to to access that upper bunk. So that's it. I'll take you outside and show you our deck and our outhouse. So let's go check outside. We're still working on the deck, but we're done with the upper level, except that we're going to screen in this area under here. We went with clear roofing, so we'll see how that goes. It's going to let some sunlight in, but it might get hot. We've got these stairs that are kind of floating right now. We're going to build another level of deck down here to replace this old one. And then down there we have a picnic table under a covered roof, and there's a campfire pit and a trail leading down to the creek. So we're going to go check out the outhouse, or the outdoor bathroom. We have big plans for it. This is a funny little table. We use the tabletop as our, well, we started out with a railing and we turned it into a table and a bench. So it's functional, kind of funny. Then around the side, a little construction trash. Actually, we'll probably reuse that sometime, somewhere. Okay, so we've established this trail to go to the outhouse, and there's another trail coming from the campfire pit, and they kind of merge together. So we thought it would be a good location for the outhouse. It's big, 8 by 8, I think. So I guess let me step back. It's got an angled roof. The door's gonna be on the side there, and I think we're just recycling one of our old back doors. I think it's a metal door with some glass window panes. And then there's gonna be a window on the side and a window on the other side. Let me see if I can remember the layout. Alright, so I think this corner is going to be the toilet, and we're hoping, we've got water running 200 feet from the creek up to our tiny cabin using a ram pump, which is a pretty neat invention, but it doesn't require any electricity to pump the water. And I think we're going to have a shower over in this corner. But pretty big, and it's going to be really nice. Didn't want an old scary outhouse. A lot of windows, so we'll have to put up some curtains. So I'm down at the creek. The water's pretty loud, I know, but I just wanted to show you what a ram pump does. It's such an amazing thing. We started out with this PVC pipe and drilled holes in it so it'll pull the water in, and we need to wrap the whole thing in screen to keep the debris out of it, but we haven't done that yet. Put a cap on one end, and then we put a rubber cap, you can't see it, it's under a rock, on the other end. Drilled a hole through that and crammed the pipe in. I think they make little fittings that might have been easier, but it's functional. So we ran pipe, I think it came in 100-foot sections, and ours probably running 200 or 300 feet altogether. I'm going to take you down the creek and I'll show you the actual ram pump and hopefully describe it a little bit better. So I just showed you the intake pump up at the top. This is the second part. Let's see. The intake is way up there. Run the piping down to this bucket. And then we drilled a hole through the bucket, put a nifty little circular ring so that we could insert the pipe, and it has a nice watertight seal. And then the water runs from there all the way down to the ram pump. And let me show you that. And this is the actual ram pump. We purchased this one from Seth over at Land to House. He's been a great resource, has some great YouTube videos on how to set these things up successfully. I don't know the mechanics behind it, but you can pull up a video on ram pumps and they do an excellent job explaining that. And I was just showing our piping running up the hill to the cabin way up there, and we've got water all the way up there. I'll walk us up and we can see it coming out. Okay, it might not look like much, but when you don't have water and you have to hike to the bottom of a really steep hill to get fresh water, this right here is amazing. I'm panting because I just climbed that hill. We have a big storage tank, or water tank, that we want to run the water through, and the cabin is there, and then the outdoor bathroom is to the left of the cabin and down the hill a little bit. So we're hoping to be able to supply water to both the cabin and the outhouse with just that little bit of water. But it's amazing. It's been a great learning experience, and it's definitely something you should look into.